Radio Z, l'émission des éclectiques.
Hello, Marina Satti, and welcome in Les Éclectiques for this autumn collection in the Foirail Theatre. As we just heard, your music is very hybrid between traditional Greek and more modern style as hip-hop, but also electronic tones. Where did this choice of culture mixing come from?
It's inspired by everything I've seen and I've heard in my life. Obviously music from Greece that I grew up, Arabic music that my father comes from, Sudan, and of course pop and hip-hop that we've all grown up with and been inspired by. We've danced it, you know.
Yeah, of course, we are all with this style of music today. For example, you chose to create music where chorus, and precisely a women's one, is always present. Is this a result of your mixing music?
Actually, I always loved listening to choirs, and also polyphonic music and like rich harmonies is a very strong characteristic of the culture of the Balkans that I come from. And also it's always like really fun and really, it's a great experience being with other women and other females singing together, you know?
Okay, I understand.
People start to know you, and even if you sing in Greek only for the moment, you have a very frontless fan base. People listen to you in all Europe and in all the world. So, for you, what makes your music so global?
Well, is it? I'm happy to hear that, but I don't know. I guess it's like the rhythms. I don't know. I feel that people, no matter where they come from, they're still people. They have emotions. They want to dance. They want to jump. They want to sing, you know? So I guess that for sure music is a universal language. I'm still, you know, surprised every time, you know, that the people are involved even though they don't speak the language.
Yeah, you appreciate that. Yeah, even other culture or other nationalities dance on your music, as you say.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. I mean, I dance to music from different countries and different culture as well. So,
yeah, I understand. And us as spectators feel many emotions, and you want to give many messages as hope for the youth. You talk about relationships and love. Is there a subject that is most important according to you?
So, you know, I'm not so much into writing stories about individual people.
Yeah.
I feel that the stories are more bigger. I mean, they have to do with all of us, you know. We've all been loved since forever, you know. So I like to think that the songs don't speak about like a relationship, but in general about people getting together, you know, and feeling emotions and communicating. But also what I really love, and this is also one of the reasons that I love the music from my culture, but in general traditional music from all over the world, is that, you know, like you speak about nature, you speak about the birds, there's so much like poetry and so much like metaphors and images in the lyrics, you know, that I'm really moved by.
But you express also sad feelings sometimes with Ponos Kronos, your last single.
Ponos Krifos.
You published 5 days ago, I think.
Exactly.
So you talk about the end of relationships, sometimes not, but also the moment when you start to lose your love between someone, no?
That's an interesting way to see it, actually. And also with a couple of other songs, you know, people always say to me that it's love songs. But for me, like especially the lyrics for Ponos Krifos, my latest song, actually it speaks about change. It speaks about me or the person changing and not recognizing himself anymore. It speaks about the risk that things change from moment to moment. And it's like speaking to your own self. So it's not actually talking about someone else, but it's talking about your own self, you know? But it's great that people can read it in different ways, you know.
Yeah,
Beca-
it's interesting in your music that you listen to what people think you want to talk. You're not in your mind. I mean, we talk here about rupture and something more sad that you want to give, and you just accept it and listen. I think it's very open mind and good to listen.
Thank you, but I mean that's the whole point, you know. And also, you know, very often people would ask me what tradition means to me, because the root of my music and the basic element is tradition. For me, it's like just people getting together and communicating and creating, I don't know, relationships, but I don't mean it like literally relationships, like to marry or, you know, to.
you
You know
don't
what
want
I
to
mean?
talk only about love, but
It's
also in
about
general relationships with people and.
social, you know. I mean, it's really hard for me to say these details in English because it's not my first language, but it's really interesting, you know, like we're here, we're having a dialogue. I always try to incorporate, you know, all these elements, and I travel a lot in Greece, or, you know, trying to make research also for my project. And that's the most important thing, like people getting together with people.
So your travels were very important for you and your conception of the music you do?
For sure. I mean, you know, I knew from before where I wanted to move around, but you know, after traveling and actually getting in touch with the real people, because you know, it's so much. You know, when you get on the not the suburbs, but how do we say it, like outside of the cities,
The countryside.
the countryside, exactly. When you go there, you feel that people have so much like different rhythm of life, you know.
Yeah.
And some things for us who live in the city, maybe we forget about it sometimes. So it was really good. It's like going back to the roots somehow. The same way I'm trying to do with music, actually. It was really good to feel it also in real life.
Yeah, this difference of culture, but in a nation precisely, but also in all the country. As you say, your travel inspire you about that, and so relationships. Yeah, I think, as you say, it's really between social interactions.
And you started talking about an album in a recent interview for Colors. So can you speak a little bit more about it?
Sure. So it's coming out pretty soon, actually. It's been a project that I've been working on for, I don't know, like, I say 2 years, but because COVID was like one basically year of nothing, so that's it's 3 years. I've written most of the songs. I've collaborated with many different people, actually from different backgrounds, like older people who live in the villages and play traditional instruments, but also like my friends, like urban people and like rappers, which I collaborated with.
Can we have some names?
Well, they're from Greece. I don't know if you're gonna know them.
Probably not.
But I don't know. Till now, I've released Pali and Ponos Krifos from the album. I've been performing in the live shows 2 more songs that are going to be actually in the album. Okay. The one, though, you don't know that is in the album. And I don't know. I mean, I tried to bring myself the most I could in this project. Also, the visual part was really interesting, an interesting process.
Yeah, your clips are very worked. I mean, you choose to dance with women, as you said, and you really create an atmosphere in your clip. As spectators, I think we really can feel that you accord some importance to that.
It's really interesting what you said actually about dancing with women, because I don't know, I feel that I don't know how you guys feel like with your experience from your country and you growing up, but you know, there's like the roles between men and women, you know, and I've experienced that a lot, even going in the countryside, about what are the beliefs of women and what women are supposed to be doing and what the men are supposed to be doing, you know. So I always try to bring this this strength that I personally feel when I collaborate and when I'm around with girls, and actually like bring it to show, not to highlight that, you know, like to bring it in front for people to
understand
yeah.
it. Okay, so and just moving about the album you talked about first, will we have the opportunity to hear some extract tonight?
Well, yes, but how will you know? Isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's coming up soon.
So thank you for this interview. You have
Yeah.
Merci
nothing more to say.
beaucoup.
Merci à
Je
vous.
parle un peu de français, mais I'm really I can't think and
in
talk
French.
fast, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.